Hello and welcome to Sound and Melodies. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to create a session backup in Pro Tools. Now, by creating session backup, we're going to remove all the unnecessary files or unused files from the session pool and make a backup of the files that are used and hence reducing the project size. So first I have cleared all the unnecessary tracks from the project, but I've kept the production folder just in case. So that's the production folder and everything else is now removed. The unused unnecessary files are removed and this is how the project is looking at the moment. So I'm going to first make a new version, save as version 21, and in this version I'm going to press Command Shift and U, which is going to select the files that are not used or clips that are not used in the project. So as we can see here, all these highlighted clips are not used, but just by leaving it there, it's increasing the size of the project. So what I am going to do now is, after pressing Command Shift U, I'm going to press Command Shift and B, which will ask me to remove the selected clips or to move to trash or delete permanently from the disk. So I'm just going to click remove clips from this session so that the files are not deleted just yet. I'm going to press remove here and all the files that are not used in the project are now gone. I'm going to press Command Shift U once again and recheck, and it's not showing anything. Once again, let's do that. Command Shift U, it's not showing anything, which means the clips that are not used in the project are now gone. So I'm going to click here in the file and save copy in, and here format session, latest session, we're going to save, or there is other options, but we don't need that. We just need to save session latest. And in the parameters, audio type is wave, that's what we want. In sample rate is 48 kilohertz and bit depth is 24-bit. That's exactly what the session is, and we don't need to do anything on fader gain. Items to copy here is audio files and movie or video files. Two of these are very important, but movie and video files we can copy from the project folder itself. So I'm not going to click that. Hence, it's going to increase the speed of the backing up process. And I'm going to click OK. Now it's asking me where to save that. So I will say, let's go to desktop and let's create a new folder in desktop called Lukus backup and create. And double click there and rename the file version as Lukus version 21. Let's say version 22 because there will be a file named version 21 from our old project folder, which we're going to copy into the backup folder. So this is going to be a new file, and let's click save, and it's going to take a while copying all the audio materials into the new folder. And if we double click here, we already see that there is something being copied. So let's close that and wait for the process to complete. So now that the process is complete, I'm going to open the folder in which the backup was made. And if I double click here, it shows me the audio files here and the main project file here. Now what I'm going to do is copy the video from our main folder. There's a folder called video files. And if I check here, it's 24th November, the file that I need to copy. So here's the 24th November file. So I'm going to create a new folder here and call it video files and copy 24th November directly into the video files here. It's being copied. Also, the other files that we need to copy are here, different versions of the project. So I'm going to click here in version 0 and version 21. There it is, and copy Command C and Command V here. And while the video is still copying, let's go to our bounced files folder and create here a new folder called bounced files. So I'm going to click here and Command Shift N and call it bounced files. And I'm going to double click here in the bounced files, and I can see that here we have folders including the final files. So I'm going to double click here in at the final folder and recheck everything is fine. And here is the interleaved, here's the stereo, and here's the multiple mono for theaters, and this one is for TV and streaming media like Vimeo and YouTube. So I'm going to copy this one folder here, just like that, and it will take some time finishing it. Now that it is copied, let's go ahead and check the folder size here, get info, and this shows us that it's 12.18 GB. And let's go ahead here, check the folder size of the old folder, which is still saying calculating size, and it's now 28.28 GB. And that's the difference of making a save copy in the project in Pro Tools. Now that we have verified that it's copied and here, let's go ahead and do one more thing, which is to open the project and check that everything is working. So I am going to now click here and rename it Lukus 2021. That's how I keep the backups and project folders. So let's close this, Command Shift W. It says yes, save it. Okay, now the project is closed, and I'm going to open it from a new location here to verify if the project still runs and we have everything intact. There you go, no problem at all. It didn't say any file missing or whatsoever, and everything is working fine. And that's how we make a backup in Pro Tools. Thank you very much for watching this video, and we'll be back in our next video.